personal story, actually, and it's based on a true story. So my wife-to-be at that point, this was 4 years ago, right? I was dating a girl, and she came to Australia. One night, she fell sick, and I had to take her to hospital, okay? She wasn't used to Australia, the food, and so on, and I think it was just a whole lot of stress on her. And so during the hospital, she was there for all these different examinations. And there was a lady actually in the next bed to hers. And she was just like my character, Phuong, in the film. And she was absolutely crazy. Right? She was putting her feces all over the room, all over the sheets. She was screaming on top of her voice. But she kept calling out for this guy called Vincent. Vincent, Vincent, where are you? And everyone's just like, oh my God, not again. And then her daughter came in. And literally she couldn't recognize her daughter. And this lady was very abusive to her daughter. Get the fuck out of here. Who are you? Leave me alone. Mum, I'm here. Can I feed you? No, get lost, get fucked, all of this. And it was terrible. She was very, very abusive. And then Vincent turns up. And at that time, I didn't actually appreciate it at all. Because I had this thing about the fact that she was mad. Right? I shoeboxed her. This lady's out of this world. Yuck. Right? Vincent comes in and he sits down, he pulls out his comb, he starts combing her hair. And she turned into a completely different person. 2 days after this moment, she was gone. And it was this moment that I remembered. Because I was so caught up with my girlfriend being sick, and that I only saw the pain around this whole situation. But 4 years later, I looked at it again and I thought, oh my God, this was the most beautiful moment and I didn't see it. I saw it, but it wasn't beautiful at all. And I thought to myself, okay, this is my challenge. I personally have seen a good response, and I think that people are touched by the film. You know, there were people crying in the audience. What I've done is I just really wanted to focus on the emotions of human existence and what is important. And I think the audience overall gets a feeling and is responsive to that feeling. And that response is one of pleasure and enjoyment. And consideration, thinking about life, death, love, death, where are we going? Are we going anywhere? I'll do a festival route for a year, get it into as many festivals as I can, and then release it to the public. In the script, there's no rain, but yet when we did the outdoor shoot, it rained. So we got big lights, we're shooting on red, all of this stuff is donated. Now, if you donated your big lights to me and the rain comes, what do you think you want to do? It's not good for the lights, not good for the camera, not good for the people because they're all going to get wet. So what are you going to do? And then I go back to the actors and I'm saying, I said to them, so what would you like to do? And he said, no, we're okay. It's up to you. I said, if I don't shoot this scene, we don't have a film. They said, let's shoot. So that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't shown the respect. That wouldn't have happened if I hadn't shown trust, you know, because it then became about them and not about me. And I was just part of the process. And so that was probably the most important thing, you know, that I've got from that. And I will take that with me for life, and I will let that inform my directorial style in the future.